Hello everyone, a very good evening to you all, and at first I would like to provide all types of praise for the Almighty Allah who has given me a chance to study to this reputed institution, Bangladesh Institute of Management, that is BIM at Dhaka unit. Today is the day of my desired presentation topic, and it is the last format for achieving the degree on PGDHRM, that is Postgraduate Diploma of Human Resource Management. And here this is Mahabbat Hosen, bearing ID 15DS103, evening batch 2 of PGDHRM. Before launching my presentation, I must want to endure with my heartiest gratitude to my Honorable Term Paper Supervisor Akund A. Samsul Alam, Senior Management Counselor, Bangladesh Institute of Management, and Co-Supervisor Muhammad Mahabubul Alam, Senior Management Counselor, Bangladesh Institute of Management, that is BIM. I am very much thankful to my admirable guide and renowned critic of the articles in the history of Bangladesh, Mohan L. Roy, Associate Professor, Department of Business Administration, International Business Administration and Information Systems University, that is Ibais University, who has given me the approach to share the full shape of my respective assignments as per requirement, as well as how to enrich my job. Without their change help, it was never be possible for me to accomplish this tricky task. Now welcome to my presentation. My presentation topic is Effectiveness of Training and Development Program on Employee Performance. Effectiveness of Training and Development Program on Employee Performance. And the respective objectives that I have set for the topics categorized into two ways. Number one, broad objectives to generate overall ideas about training procedures and its practical adjustment of the participant. To study and analyze the present training and development system of adopt. Specific objectives to learn about the training objectives, to know if the methods are used and its efficiencies on training objectives, to know how does training affects employees' performance. The below portrayed hypothesis has developed to predict the relationship between the variables. Age and first recall training is necessary to do a job. Age and first recall training can bring you work satisfaction. Age and first recall training can improve natural potentiality. Age and first recall training can increase empowerment. Age and first recall training can change the pace of morality. Age and first recall training can improve job performance. Age and first recall further training required to increase more productivity. Age and first recall training is directly related with the good output. Age and first recall newcomer can be more skillful than an experienced person. Age and first recall training is nothing but waste of time. Data collection tools and techniques. This was done mainly based on the quantitative data which were collected from the different sources, like primary sources, questionnaire, face-to-face interview or depth interview, focus group discussion from my own experience. As secondary data sources were Wikipedia, library, annual report, books, Google, BIM, and articles. I have divided the ages into three ways for this research, from 18 to 25, 26 to 40, 41 to 65 ages for setting for the parameter of my respective research. Age 18 to 25, the respondent are 15. 26 to 30, the respondent are 33. Age from 41 to 65, the respondent are 4. And this information also categorized into two ways, male and female. Male are 42, female 10. And the above information categorized into four ways. In this case, student number were 15, service, 21st, business, 16, and in this case, no housewife is considered. The whole information, that means the grand total information, also categorized into two ways for the purpose of respective research. Below 40 years and above 40 years. Now hypothesis. Now I will explain the point hypothesis and chi-square test calculation and their result as discussion and findings. Analysis. The association of the age of training is necessary to do a job. Age and first recall training is necessary to do a job. Age below 40 years. In this case, agreed respondent 41, disagreed 07, in total 48. Above 40 years, agreed 2, disagreed 2, in total 4, and grand total the number are 52. Here calculated chi-square test is 3.23. We have taken the standard value of level of confidence is 95%, so the error is 5%. According to the value of chi-square, table critical value is 3.841. Here the calculated value is less than the critical value, so the null hypothesis 2. There is no change of training is necessary to do a job of different ages. Training can bring your work satisfaction. Analysis the association of the age of the training can bring your work satisfaction. Age and the first equal training can bring your work satisfaction. Here calculated value is less than the critical value, so null hypothesis 2. There is no change of training can bring your work satisfaction of different ages. Analysis the association of the age of training can improve natural potentiality. Age and the first equal training can improve the natural potentiality. Here the calculated value is more than the critical value, so the alternative hypothesis 2, that is null hypothesis, is rejected. There is a change of training can bring or training can improve natural potentiality of different ages. Training can increase empowerment. Analysis the association of age of training can increase empowerment. Age and the first equal training can increase empowerment. Here calculated value is less than critical value, so the null hypothesis 2. Here there is no change of training can increase empowerment of different ages. Training can change the pace of morality. Analysis the association of the age of the training can change the pace of morality. Age and the first equal training can increase the pace of morality. Here the calculated value is less than the critical value, so the null hypothesis 2. There is no change of training can change the pace of morality of different ages. Training can improve the job performance. Analysis the association of the age of the training can improve the job performance. Age and the first equal training can improve the job performance. Here the calculated value is less than the critical value, so the null hypothesis 2. There is no change of training can improve the job performance of different ages. Further training required to increase more productivity. Analysis the association of the age of the further training required to increase the more productivity. Age and the first equal training required to increase the more productivity. Here calculated value is more than the critical value, so the alternative hypothesis 2. There is a change of further training required to increase the more productivity of different ages. Training is directly related with the good output. Analysis the association of the age of training is directly related with the good output. Age and the first equal training is directly related with the good output. Here the calculated value is less than the critical value, so the null hypothesis 2. There is no change of training is directly related with the good output of different ages. Newcomer can more skillful than the experienced person. Analysis the association of the age of the newcomer can more skillful than an experienced person. Age of the first equal newcomer can more skillful than an experienced person. Here calculated value is less than the critical value, so the null hypothesis 2. There is no change of newcomer can be more skillful than an experienced person of different ages. Training is nothing but waste of time. Analysis the association of the age of the training is nothing but waste of time. Age and the first equal training is nothing but waste of time. Here calculated value is less than the critical value, so the null hypothesis 2. There is no change of training is nothing but waste of time of different ages. Recommendation: cross-training current employees. An organization is short-staffed. Manager, leaders and executives must anticipate short handrails and prepare for potential changes is the level of the production for the performance of the during the day-to-day operation. Comprehensive orientation for new employees. An effort to minimize the potential for the errors during the production, employees should develop a comprehensive employees training model that will explain the various jobs, functions, roles and responsibilities of each positions, company policies and procedures, legal and regulatory standards. Visual workshop. Visual workshop, the employees should encourage the emphasis, the need for the linguistic as a result of the organization in the United States expanding their global marketability. Natives in Bangladesh should make it a mandatory practice to learn. Skill advancement workshop. Skill advancement workshop organization must integrate to a refresher courses of an employee's current skill set and introduce new programs to prevent the changes resistance from the employees. Conclusion: the purpose of this study is to examine the effects of training employees' performance about their industry in Bangladesh. Moreover, sub-goals are developed to facilitate to clear achievements of the purposes of the study. This includes what training programs exist in the common sector, what are the training's objectives, what methods are used, and do these methods meet the training objectives, and finally, to examine the effects of training on employee performance. The sample of the study is based on the more common sectors who are the following the training and development skills in Bangladesh. Thank you all. Now any question may raise in your mind, you may ask me, I will try to give the close answer against your question. Thank you.